Why were you riding in my yard? Hannah demanded. Your yard? He narrowed his dark eyes at her. Since when? Since before I was born, Hannah replied sharply. You live in that house? He asked, pointing. Hannah nodded. Where do you live? Hannah demanded. Next door, he said, turning toward the Redwood Ranch-style house across the driveway. Huh? Hannah reacted with surprise. You can't live there. Why not? He demanded. That house is empty, she told him, studying his face. It's been empty ever since the Dotsons moved away. It's not empty now, he said. I live there with my mom. How can that be? Hannah wondered. How could someone move in right next door without my knowing it? What's your name? She asked. Danny. Danny Anderson. Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Bookworms Goosebumps Retrospective. Today, we meet the neighbors with number 10, The Ghost Next Door. Hannah is having a really boring summer with all of her friends gone, but when she meets the new boy, Danny, she begins to notice weird things. For one, he moved next door even though she never saw him move in. 2, he always seems to disappear and reappear out of nowhere. Finally, a stranger dressed in black is following Hannah around, telling her to stay away from Danny. All this begins to make Hannah wonder, is Danny a ghost? The Ghost Next Door is interesting, if not predictable. The cover is okay, just a picture of feet with one being the ghost on top of a welcome mat. Nothing to really make it stand out, but it has enough to make you pick it up. There's a strange new kid on the block. In terms of the mystery, like I said, it can be pretty predictable if you know your ghost stories. The big twist will no doubt leave kids' mouths open, but I knew what was up within the first chapter. Heck, first line, and you will figure out the twist in no time. If anything can be said, it is probably one of the sadder stories within the series. At the end, you feel pretty melancholy about the characters, and I do like the diversity over just having one more scare. It could bring up some interesting discussions with kids about death and the afterlife. I'm all up for that, though I do have to say the revelation with the stranger in black didn't make sense, and raised a few plot holes within context of the story. Overall, this is a fairly decent story that from my point of view was just too predictable. What about you, Internet? What's your opinion? Till next time, have a scary day.